You're not going to believe this. We got an owl from Piers Pemberton. We've never met. It says, from the desk of Piers Pemberton, Hogsmeade, I don't know what you think you're doing, but I suspect you have been interfering with a rather personal matter. You should not meddle in the personal affairs of others. The demiguise statues and the moons contained were replaced as they were for good reason. Uh-oh. We might have interrupted a science experiment, and I think we can actually follow down the man behind the moons. He's somewhere in Hogsmeade, which we are as well. He's over in this little house. So we're going to see what Piers Morgan here. Piers Morgan? Piers Pemberton. Oh my goodness. How embarrassing. One small bit of housekeeping between episodes. I robbed Hogsmeade of like everything. So we have a little bit of spending money in our pocket, which is nice. Could not get into this house. But as you can hear, no jangles, nothing highlighted. Wait a second. One little schmeckle. We missed something right there. Are you kidding me? Is this the door? Yes. Excuse us. We are here for that sack. Thank you. Perfect. Okay, all right. Let it go. Let it go. Yeah, we cleared out like at least like 90%. Look who it is. Piers Pemberton.
Pardon me, sir, but about those curious demiguise statues I've seen.
What? Who are you? Why do you ask?
You're scaring the Hogwarts groundkeeper, Gladwin Moon.
They're causing Mr. Moon terrible distress.
Ha! Good. That was the idea.
I knew it.
So you did create them?
Yes, I did. It was a ploy to give that pathetic oaf Moon a taste of the grief he caused me years ago. You are the one who's been pilfering them.
I am, at the request of Mr. Moon. I received your owl on your stationery.
Well, fitting Moon would enlist a student. Too cowardly to do it himself. Hasn't changed a bit. Even when we were at school, he was a cowardly
Look, he's clenching his fist.
Gave me a horrible nickname, which I shan't repeat. I was thrilled when we left school and he seemed gone for good. Then I started seeing him around Hogsmeade. It was too much. Even if I do take satisfaction in that his life's destiny was to be a lowly caretaker.
I think the caretaker is a very important job, and Piers here is petty Piers to the extreme.
Mr. Moon does a good deal for the school, and he's taught me a lot. He's terrified of those statues.
I know. You should have seen his face when that boggart appeared. Oh, priceless. That's when I knew what I needed to do. I simply didn't want to encounter him anymore. So, I shrewdly put a boggart in his path to learn his greatest fear. I then created the demiguise statues to keep him in his place, so to speak. The moons were inspired play on his name. It worked brilliantly, until you started clearing them out.
You're just as bad as he was.
The statues are a form of bullying. You're no better than him. Perhaps it's time you both moved on.
Fair point, I suppose. If they've terrified him, as you say, he may have learned his lesson.
Okay, I've been trying not to say something for a very long time, and I'm gonna break down here and say it. The NPCs blink way too much, and you can't unsee it. Yep, I said it. Talk to Moon. Okay. I keep thinking this quest is complete, and it somehow like has a little more in the tank. Where are we at here? Grand staircase? Question mark. Let's go ahead, I guess, to Ravenclaw Tower and come down. I do think that The blinking's not like really
Better
that
keep an
bad.
eye
Like
on
it's
high
just not
places
that
around the
big of a
school
deal.
for Zenobia's gobstones.
Every time he says that, I think there's a gobstone. There it is.
Accio!
Gotcha.
That's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
like this?
What? Don't be silly. It'll wear off in a few hours, I think.
Oh, he's floating away. They're
It's
trying to
been
keep him
before,
down.
That other one was like it for a week.
A week?
Huh.
I don't feel well.
Where were we? So, the... Ooh. Wait. It says there's something this way? Oh, my. We're going down. I was like, It is awfully petty to, all these years later, deliberately set up some kind of a trap. So what that boggart does is it hides as your great. What is this? Portrait of Barufio, the wizard, famed for his brain elixir. An example of incantations improperly spoken. He's got a buffalo on him. Yeah, he's probably dead. Buffaloes are heavy. Well, he could have floated it, I guess. I don't know. Listen.
Why won't she just let us use
Wait, we have this picture in our room of requirements. Huh. What were we gonna say to this guy? Oh, the boggart. It's a shapeshifter that changes into whatever you're afraid of. And that's kind of a mean thing to do, but then to amplify it by then putting these statues where he needs to do his job, like that goes beyond just petty. You know, as soon as you attack someone's livelihood, in a way you've murdered them.
Mr. Moon, I've learned who's behind the demiguise statues. It was a classmate of yours that you bullied, Piers Pemberton.
Oh, I might have known. Pigtails Piers.
I don't think he likes being called that.
Of course he does. Oh, we had such flowing locks, and we used to laugh about them. I laughed the hardest of all. Clever man. I'd no idea he was so devious. I must go and congratulate him. Whatever statues remain seem less terrifying now that I know they were put out by old
That's good.
pigtails. Continue collecting them if you like. As for me, I'm gonna go and pay a visit to my old friend.
Does that complete the saga? It does. Fantastic. You know what else? Now, the old boy wanted us to sneak to Honeydukes, so we'll go for that as well.
Descendium.
See how this goes. This is for the Weasley kid who's trouble. Genuinely trouble. Oh.
Revelio.
This is supposedly some kind of a secret passage between Hogwarts Castle and a direct line.
A lift. Must be how I get down. Looks broken though.
Can we pull it? Can we lift it? Can we hit it?
Revelio.
Wonder what the strat here is. Hold on. Let's double check our quest log. Maybe we don't have a spell we need for this. It does not give us any indication we can't do this.
I need to fix the lift before I can use it.
I forgot we have a repair spell.
Reparo.
Classic. We haven't had to use it in what, 10 hours? Longer? Like, it has been a long time. How do things ever fall into disrepair when you can just do that?
Revelio. That seems to have done the trick.
It's kind of wild. All right. Some glasses. Here we go. The other thing that was interesting to me was the relationship between Moons and Pigtails, whose name I now cannot remember. Darn, Pigtails is just easy to remember.
Revelio.
It seems like Moon thought that they were friends. He didn't see himself as a bully. I think that's something that... Wicked Weld Potion, of course. I think that's something that's easy to...
This castle will never cease to surprise me.
misunderstand, overlook, etc. You know, not all children play the same, but they're just too young, too inexperienced, immature, unknowledgeable. You know, they're just lacking the knowledge they need.
Revelio.
The emotional maturity, the competency as a person to, you know, recognize that, can we bomb this like that? Awesome. To recognize that, like, hey, so-and-so is not really bullying you. They just don't play the way you like. And that doesn't mean that they're bad or evil. But it does mean you might never, you know, be good friends. But the whole time Moon thought that, you know, good things were going on. We float ourselves.
I'm trapped.
No, we're not.
How am I supposed to get out of here?
Go. Leviosa Charm.
Revelio.
Quite a few of these.
I'm going to have to get past this.
Actually, it's quite impressive. Here we pull it closer. Oops.
Accio.
Yeah, I think we just jump it.
Revelio.
Whoa. Got a little too gung-ho on that jump.
Leviosa.
It needs to be repaired.
Reparo.
Problem?
Levioso. Accio.
Every time we do that, like, spell... I don't know. There's something slippery there. We almost, like... We take, like, a little half step forward.
Revelio.
Almost fall. It's a little scary.
Confringo.
Burn down some webs if we can. Can we
make it across?
repair this one? How about that? Does that do it? See, we take a little half step. Look, watch our feet, watch our feet. One cast, second cast, third, and we're off the edge. Look at our feet. We are off the edge. That's terrifying. Whew.
Revelio.
That was like surprisingly more tricky than I was expecting. Thought I heard spiders. I don't know what they'd eat down here in the cave, but maybe some kind of cave monster. Why not?
This must be the way out.
But there's some goodies. Look, there's a fish. Oh, don't eat me, fish. Hope they're not hungry.
Revelio.
Here we go. It'll be interesting to see.
I need to find a way to open that gate.
You know, Moon really enjoyed the trick, right? He thought it was a lot of fun. And it'll be interesting to see if there's any follow-up where...
Something smells sweet. Honeydukes.
All right, looks like we've made it where we're supposed to be. For what's his name? I don't really know why we had to sneak in this way. Like, we could go in the front door.
Revelio.
However, adventures. Just one of the things we do for adventures. He asked us to sneak in. We're sneaking in. The One-Eyed Witch Passage.
Revelio.
All right.
Honeydukes. I can smell the chocolate. Now, where would I find the dried billywig stings for Gareth?
I have been into a chocolate factory, and I'm telling you for a fact, as a, not a worker, but as like a visitor, a very pleasant smell. Just charming. Just an aroma, if you like chocolate, right?
I have the dried billywig stings. Now, back to Gareth. I can only imagine how his new recipe's going to turn out.
Can we have just walked down this door? Oh, you know what? I'm going to tell you right now. There was a lock on this door that just said locked. Not level 1, level 2, level 3. It was a dedicated...
Rebellion.
You cannot open this lock. Kind of a lock. Where is the... Something in here? Something in here that we're right on top of based on sound of things. Elephant on a bicycle. Oh, it turned us into a little wild monkey. Sure. So it makes us a circus animal. Why not?
Revelio.
Doxyfloss. Here we go. Oh, what is it? Seems a little bit alive. Huh. That's kind of fun. But I imagine if you worked in that environment, the chocolate, you know, the chocolate aroma would either become... What happens if we spin them both? Would become wildly overpowering. Oh, they're the same. Wildly overpowering to the point of like exhaustion and nausea. Or you just won't even smell it. You just become numb. There it is. Fizzling Whizbees. These delicious sweets are rumored to contain billywig stings. A small sherbet ball, when consumed, will levitate one a few inches off the ground. Let's try it. Little bite. Ha! Little levitation. That's got to be kind of an unsettling feeling, right? To just lose. There's another one in here. No way. Lose touch with the ground. All right. And based on the sound, we are right on top of it. It's got to be this thing, right? Caractus, the candy conjurer. What's up, wild man? Oh, whoa! That was unexpected. I think it's outside the shop. Just not seeing it. Let's check outside. Like right on the front.
Revelio.
There it is. Awesome. 6 more and we will complete. Nice. That's the sound I like to hear. The sound of nothing. 6 more and we complete the Hogsmeade. Huh. It says we're very close, but I don't see it. Now, the hardest thing is probably going to be like... Hold on, is this just open? Locked door. All right, we're going to leave that alone. Let's go to a main story quest. We just completed the one side quest and half of a second, right? For Gareth or whatnot. But there is a main story quest here I think we should engage with in the 30 broomsticks. Love that sound. Oh, all as it should be.
Hello there. Nice to see you.
Serona in the strange voice.
Hello, Miss Ryan. I wanted to thank you again for your help with Rookwood and Harlow the day of the troll attack.
Serona, please. And I was happy to help. Oh, those two are nothing but trouble. Glad you and your friend were here when they found you.
I am too. You were speaking to a goblin here that day.
Yes, Lodgok. He's a friend.
It seems as though you were on good terms with him.
I've known him for years. We met when I was waiting tables here as a student, well before I bought the place. He was cordial enough, but we weren't friends then. His mistrust of wizard kind ran deep.
But you're friends now?
We are. Hadn't seen him in years when he came in a few months ago. But he recognized me instantly, which is more than I can say for some of my own classmates. Took them a second to realize I was actually a witch, not a wizard. Not all goblins are like Ranrock and his loyalists. Lodgok is as worried as the rest of us about what's been going on.
In that case, I'd like to talk with him, about Ranrock in particular. Where might I find him?
I assume your interest is to do with the rumours I've heard about Ranrock working with our friend Rookwood.
It is.
If he's not here, you might find him doing business at the Hog's Head. He's a trusted metal trader. You should mention that we spoke. He can, understandably, be wary of witches and wizards, even ones as young as you. That said, if you're looking for information on Ranrock to help rein him in, you'll find an ally in Lodgok.
You seemed unfazed by Rookwood and Harlow the other day. They don't scare you.
They're bullies. Plain and simple. Never tolerated them in my own life, and certainly won't tolerate them going after my friends. Don't misunderstand me. They're dangerous wizards and shouldn't be trifled with. They should, however, be confronted and reminded, whenever possible, that the rest of us have each other's backs.
Have you heard what Ranrock and Rookwood are working on together?
Not much more than the fact that they seem to have some sort of uneasy alliance. Friendship between wizards and goblins is rare enough, but between those two, they each want something the other has. I can guarantee it. That said, I fear they're like a two-headed serpent. Both will need to be taken down to stop whatever scheme they've been plotting.
Yikes. Well, thank you.
Thank you, Serona.
If you find Lodgok, please give him my best. I don't know what you've done to make such powerful enemies, but please, watch your back.
Revelio.
It's interesting how small the Wizarding World feels. Everyone kind of knows everyone, right? They're like, we were in school together, and I guess they kind of were. Now, my issue with the voice is it doesn't match the mannerisms or the visual that we are getting from that character, the way I expect them to be. And maybe that's just me, but their voice just always sounds a little off from, from how they come across. And always throws me off a little bit. Now, one other thing with
You too, Amit. Revelio.
Which one's a meat? Oh, we can tip, sure, here. Doesn't he have glasses? I don't see him.
If things keep going as they are, well...
Ernie Lark. It's just too dark to see anything. I can't tell. Double check we didn't miss anything major here since we're at... The Hog's Head's kind of interesting. It sits on the water a little bit. And it has these big barrels in the back. All right. Let's do this. Let's pass time today. And hopefully it gets a little brighter. Okay, the stars are out proper now. I don't know if this is night or day. Awesome.
Welcome to the Hog's Head. Any empty seat is yours.
Thank you, Jasper.
Revelio.
I don't know if you can see that, but there's a talking giant hog on the head. Hog on the head, hog on the wall. So it says advanced time from day to night or night to day. Will this now be day?
Thank you for your persistence and cleverness. I confronted Piers about it, and he confessed straight away, the old rascal. We've agreed to let bygones be bygones. Don't forget to say hello the next time you're in the Three Broomsticks. Thrilled to be back there again.
Yeah!
Now, if this wasn't Hogwarts Legacy set in the wizarding world of the larger Harry Potter universe, I would be a little upset that there are these three identical women glitched into things, but magic is afoot, and they are just having a trip, and it's magical, and apparently they're where they belong. We won't intrude. Lodgok. What's up?
Hello, Lodgok.
Wow,
Serona
this is
said
an
I might
intimate
find
way
you
to
here.
sit.
She did
By
she?
candlelight?
Did she send you with news?
No, actually, I wanted to speak with you. It's about Ranrock.
Now I remember. The 3 broomsticks. Day of the troll attack. You're the student he's after.
I am, and I need to know what he and his loyalists are up to so I can stay a step ahead.
Let's say I did know. Why should I trust you?
Serona trusts me, and she thought our interests may be aligned.
Well, if Serona trusts you,
I don't know that's true.
very well. I may know of something that could help us both. A way to get Ranrock to confide his plans to me.
I'm listening.
Years ago, a heinous witch stole a sacred goblin relic. Rumor has it that it now rests in her sarcophagus, in a tomb accessible only by wizard kind. Ranrock and I had a falling out a while back. The relic could well repair the chasm between us.
Why are we helping him get a relic that could make this guy in Ranrock be friendly again? We're going to help, but it's kind of weird.
Very well. I'll retrieve the relic if you promise to share Ranrock's plans with me.
We will have to trust each other. I, that you will not abscond with the relic, and you, that I'll share what I learn. Gather whatever supplies you may need, and meet me near the witch's tomb.
Okay.
Revelio.
Yeah, we both sat by this candlelight, like put our elbows on the table and like leaned in nose to nose. We're probably like 3 inches away from each other, like awfully close, you know? Wait, they have wands on the wall here on display? What an interesting bit of art. Some of them look broken. I wonder what that signifies. Like, you leave your keys at the door, hang your wands on the hooks, right? Just like no fighting in my bar, right? Like wands on the rack. Interesting. Huh, I kind of like that. Like, it's a little detail, right? Teeny tiny little baby detail, but it definitely paints a picture that the Hog's Head has a bit of trouble there, you know? Sometimes there's maybe a scuffle that needs some kind of intervention, and if you don't have your wand...
I'm ready.
Oh, hey.
Good. There's no time to lose.
It's details like that that make me think that, you know, people that...
What precisely is the relic I'm to retrieve?
Hold on.
A valuable heirloom known as the Helmet of Urtgott. The witch considered herself a collector and purchased the helmet as a trinket. She cared not what pain she caused the goblins. Goblins believe that the rightful owner of any object is its maker, not its purchaser.
Wizard kind see things differently. It's a wonder goblins and wizards have ever been able to work
The
together.
rightful
The
owner.
differences between our kinds are myriad.
They seem to be.
It may surprise you to know that I do not believe those differences always surmountable. It is the reason I find myself traveling with you to this tomb today.
That is a deep cultural difference, though. Goblins, hey, if you made it, it's yours. Can we bomb these guys? Wolves. We might try again. Nothing to see here, old boy.
Levioso. Confringo. Revelio. Levioso.
Okay, and Confringo.
Confringo.
As we do have a quest to take out the dogs, right? A little quick tap, little love tap. Play swing flies. The other interesting thing, the wands on the wall. It's little details like that that make me think that there were people working on this game, Hogwarts Legacy, that genuinely cared about the product they put together. That's the type of thing that is a good idea, but it was more than a good idea. It was executed on, right? Someone said, hey, you know, what if we had a bar and instead of like putting your keys in a bowl or, you know, wrapping, you know, hiding your phones or whatever, right? You know, we're gonna hang up our wands, you know? No, nobody needs to be. Oh, can we sprint? Awesome. What if we pulled out a broom? What would he do? No broom. Okay. Now, on one hand, the goblins believe the rightful owner is whomever made the item.
Ah, and there it is. The witch's tomb.
Oh, okay.
Dreadful looking place, isn't it?
But what if that maker dies? Who receives ownership then? Is it passed down in families? And
I wish you luck retrieving the helmet. As a wand carrier, you should have an advantage. Now, before you set off, do you have any questions?
more than there's time to ask. Tell me about the tomb.
Don't suppose you have any idea what could be waiting for me inside the tomb?
Considering a dark witch was involved, I suppose there's a chance you may encounter the dark protectors, known as Inferi. The foul creatures thrive on darkness and the cold. Vanquish them with light, force, and most effectively fire.
It seems Ranrock and Rookwood are conspiring. Why would that be?
I had heard this. When the dark-hearted conspire, they seldom make their full intentions clear to one another. I can only speculate, but I imagine their alliance is uneasy and quite fragile. Let us hope that ours is less so.
What about this helmet makes it so special?
The helmet of Urtkot is an ancient and storied relic, forged during a time of unity among the Goblin clans. It inspired greatness, that is, until it was no longer ours. Then it became something else. A symbol of what has been lost, of all that wizard kind has taken from us. Reclaiming it would mean a great deal to Goblin kind, and to Ranrock. He would be grateful to me should I return it.
I think when we get this helmet to him,
It all seems clear to me now that we're here.
I do hope our alliance proves fruitful. Again, I wish you luck.
thank you. I think
I will remain here, eagerly awaiting your return.
Ranrock's going to get this helmet and he's going to be like, see? I'm the chosen one. I have a right to rule. Blah, 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 blah.
Revelio.
All right. He said there's some kind of monster we need to fight with fire. We have yet to fight anything that has a fire weakness, to the best of my knowledge. It's very dark in here, though.
It's sealed.
All right, let's go ahead and get Lumos ready.
Lumos.
I actually did not want to take this butterfly with me, but we will.
Moths. Curious.
There we go. We'll grab one and bring it back to the door. 1, 2, 3.
Revelio. Lumos. Merlin's beard. Revelio. Lumos.
Okay. This place does seem kind of dangerous. Like, it feels like the ceiling's gonna fall on us. Unidentified neck item. You know, I had a temptation to not open a single chest until we had found some... So we are a higher level.
Revelio.
So we are getting leveled loot, which doesn't actually mean it's...
Lumos. This can't be the witch's tomb. Likely I need to go further.
We're getting leveled loot, which doesn't mean it's more valuable to sell, but it does mean that the gear is better to wear. I assume this will open this door, and then we can find a third butterfly there.
Revelio.
I think that's everything of note here. I wonder if we could bust those doors in with a force spell.
Also.
Oh, the answer is yes, we can. Perfect.
Lumos. Lumos.
It's a long time to go to not good ambush. To be clear, I don't mind. Okay? I'll make that clear. Don't mind at all. But he warned us. He said, hey, there's going to be some kind of villainy, some kind of monstrosities, and you will need...
Lumos. I have a feeling I'm not alone here.
There we go.
Revelio. Lumos.
Where are they going to pop out of, though? This grate just come out of the ground at us? There we go.
Revelio. Lumos.
Oh, a cutscene. What's up, spooky boy? This must be... Inferi must be struck with fire spells to make them vulnerable to other attacks. That's actually really good to know.
Expelliarmus. They're certainly persistent. Confringo. Leviosa.
Don't mind me just kind of focusing here while I try not to get myself
Lumos.
killed. Stench of death. We got one. Second one. Any more? There it is. That is an ingredient we have been missing for potions for a little while now, actually.
Revelio.
And it's a good thing they gave us that force spell. And again, it was kind of clever to have us slot it in right before the fight. Specifically,
Lumos.
you know, knowing that we were going to need it potentially, right? To get through that wall to get into here. By having us use it to do that, it's probably still slotted in, which means we could very easily... How do we get up there? I don't think we're going to climb this. Yeah. Oh, we are. Okay. Like, objects climbable or not are super tough to tell. All right, that looks like everything for now. Pork lump juice.
Revelio. Lumos.
And grab this butterfly here. There we go. Can we grab two at once? Oh. No. Okay. Second butterfly of 3. If we put it in this thing, what does that do? I thought maybe we could push it.
Revelio. If I could power it somehow, it looks like it could be rotated. Lumos.
Can we put a second one on it? No. And for the moment, we'll leave this one on the door. Let's give it a force push. Here we go. Do we need to do that twice, you think? No, there we are. We'll jump.
Revelio. Lumos.
Make sure we're not missing too much there. I mean, just enough puzzling that I don't hate my life. Oh my goodness. Nothing like too tricky about it. I'm sure for like the real enthusiast of the puzzle game, that would be the little overly simplistic, right? I do not mind.
Revelio. Lumos.
Yeah, I thought I saw something moving around here. Why is this place so weird?
Revelio. Compulso. Confringo. Revelio. Depulso.
Oh, that's a push, not a pull. Hold on.
Accio. Revelio.
Huh.
Revelio. Need to get that platform closer. But how?
Why are all these bones here?
Revelio.
I don't really want to jump down there because I don't see a way back up. I don't think we can make that jump either.
Revelio.
Oh, there's something.
Revelio.
What are we exactly doing, you think, by
Confringo. Revelio.
getting all these bones out? I thought they'd like reform into like a skeleton of some kind. One more, I think.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Oh, a bone bridge. I see. Okay.
Revelio.
So the hard thing there is
Wingardium Leviosa.
it's gonna auto cast Wingardium Leviosa for us.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
So we should be able to kind of float these guys. See the like the skulls are attaching to. Okay, never mind.
Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
There, it pulls up a bunch of bones. And we try and attach it to. Maybe we have to jump across first? Oh no, there it goes, there it goes. Let's jump across first. Grab this. Unidentified item, of course.
Revelio.
But these
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
are then attaching to these. Are they not going to attach? There it is, there it is. You know what? Don't worry about it. Good enough. There was some kind of a rib cage on a pillar there that was like connecting.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Down I go. No other way.
Well, there might be another way. Hold on. Bust through these.
Revelio.
Looks like there might be
Lumos.
something of note in here.
Levioso.
You know, climb up. I don't like how it's so dark in here.
Lumos. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Whoops.
Levioso.
Is that good enough? Ah, come on.
Lumos.
Can't make that jump. There it is. All right. Onward. And apparently, the only way out is to go down. Well, we're going down. We should have brought a rope.
Oh.
Well, I don't like this. Right into the water.
Lumos. Revelio.
Ah, there we go.
Confringo. Levioso. Cabalso. Confringo. Levioso. Protego. Stupefy.
We need a fire spell so we can damage these guys.
Stupefy. Confringo. Stupefy. Confringo. Levioso. Depulso.
So that Depulso does no damage. We must need to, like, push them off of him.
Revelio.
Oh, there's more.
Confringo.
Huh?
Depulso. Levioso. Protego. Confringo.
I just was not prepared for this. I've been expecting it, but I just wasn't ready. I don't know what we could have done to have been ready. But man, that was actually like really tense.
Lumos.
There's something super intimidating by having like a monster you cannot hurt come at you in numbers, right?
Revelio.
Okay. This one's a little trickier looking. Let's give that a give it a double. Quick grab of this. Run back as quick as we can. No, we lose the butterfly. We weren't quick enough. All right.
Lumos.
Okay. Little bit of trouble here. How do we get the third one, though?
Lumos.
See, we're going to lose it as soon as we cast that other spell.
Lumos.
Huh.
This looks even more complex. Revelio.
What do we think the way forward is? I think when this gets to the top, it like locks for a second.
Revelio.
Maybe that's the trick. Let's double check. There isn't like just a third butterfly here making this easy. No. Okay. Worries? Okay. I think we just have to run it. I think we have to be fast enough to... I don't think we can, though. What is this? Why does this look like something?
Lumos.
Can we put 2 butterflies on this thing? Or can we put one here? Oh, it will hang out there. That's interesting. Can we pull that from the top? That would be the easiest way to do it. Like, is this close enough that it... Oh, it lifts up as well. Awesome. Even better. All right, that was a good one. So I didn't notice that at first. That, like, that little pedestal also raised itself up.
Lumos.
As we went in.
Witch's final resting place.
Lodgok
said the helmet was in her sarcophagus. Lumos. Revelio.
What else is here, though? I'm definitely expecting these guys to start eating us. What if it's not here?
A dead Ashwinder. Your compatriots must have made off with the helmet. Lord Gok won't like this.
Maybe.
Revelio.
Alright, so this is a dead Ashwinder.
Better show this to Lodgok. Lumos.
Found a signet
There
ring.
must be some sort of mechanism for this doorway.
Ha! Magic. Well,
Revelio.
we made it out. Lord Gog, I've got some bad news.
Lord Gok, the sarcophagus had been raided. I found no helmet, only a dead Ashwinder.
Damn, they got here first. We need to get it before Rookwood uses it to further ingratiate himself to
Oh my,
Ranrock.
okay.
I saw one of their campsites not far from here, but I fear you must go in alone. My fighting days are behind me.
Okay. I will go.
I'll head there now.
Good. There's no time to lose. Get to that helmet before Rookwood does, or we will lose our chance at any leverage, no matter how small, with Ranrock. To
Man.
think those wretched thieves have their hands on such a relic.
Yeah, that's a bit of a bummer. But it kind of makes sense that Rookwood was trying to figure out how to, you know, get involved. Do we have any combat quests from the teachers? Every once in a while, they'll have like a very specific, like, cast a pulso on a levitated enemy. See, like there's one that like we have kind of missed out on. Let's actually set that up now so I don't completely forget. Okay, this is the pulso. So we've got levitate and a pulso here. So we should be able to get it done with that. That should be good. All right.
Levioso. Accio.
That one's Accio. Mistake. No, we're just in the wrong spell tree. Here we go.
Levioso. Depulso.
There it is. So maybe we can send someone off a cliff. They're going to love that. What is this down here? This like ancient magic symbol?
This place has seen better days. Revelio.
Yeah, but what is it? You cannot enter while mounted, okay? What is this? What was that? I don't really understand. Is it just a spooky chamber, or do we need to like... Okay, we collected 3 little misty balls.
I didn't have an audience for that one.
Discover more ancient magic hotspots and complete their challenges to increase your ancient magic meter. Oh. Ah!
Protego. Stupid. Confringo. Levioso. Depulso. Expelliarmus.
We've made a mistake. No, we're good.
Confringo.
Oh my goodness, that really scared me.
Revelio.
I mean, simply put, I just wasn't ready.
Accio.
I guess we could...
Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Can we hover this bad boy and just jump our way out?
Levioso.
Awesome. So we can increase our ancient magic. Oh, did we do the quest or not? Darn. Quest assignments. Cast a pulso on a levitated enemy. No. Are we not using the right spell? Levitates objects. To Also. Huh. A little persnickety, that one. I have to talk to Natty about her mom. Don't know what that's all about. We're not tracking the quest anymore. Of course we aren't. Recover the helmet from thieves. Thieves? I mean, grave robbers, but are they also thieves? I don't know. And how do we know that the people who took it aren't like a long lost descendant? Like, come on, might not be thieves. It's getting awfully dark. Man, I did not want to hit this place at night. What is this?
Revelio.
A landing platform? Challenge unlocked. Huh. I don't really know what the challenge is. Do we do something with the telescope? No.
You come to the wrong.
Oh, look at that. You think a troll attacked their camp? Epic.
Expelliarmus.
I love that. Disrupt the Ashwinder's assassin. Excuse me. Break a shield charm with an ancient magic throw. Excuse me, Mr. Troll. So we added one small change to our Protego. Is if we get to throw a Stupefy at it, it will actually...
Levioso. Depulso. Yes.
That one counted. It does a little bit of damage now.
Levioso. What are your thoughts on electricity?
Oh, I don't like that. On screen right now is the series playlist and the next episode. I'll see you there.